Hello, beautiful hearts. How are you feeling today? Here is a quick energy update for December, mid-December as well. I will be hopping on with a couple more, but I just wanted to touch on what's happening because there is an influx of energy, and this energy is, it's almost like a teaching energy. It's teaching us to be consciously aware of the wisdom that is moving through. So, this is higher mind wisdom, higher mind. I'm almost hearing like a recalibration, really collecting these wisdom codes as well as physical. So, when I say physical, I mean there could be things coming up from the past that have affected your physical body in terms of emotional wounding or a physical injury, something from the past revisiting you to kind of like knock on your door and say, hello, I'm still here. Let's reevaluate this. What do you need to go over? What do you need to maybe look at a little bit more um, deeper, understand it? Because it's still, I'm hearing and seeing almost like a nitpick. It's there and it needs to be addressed. Um, so this is a beautiful opportunity for you to really take time to tune in and see what's coming up for you, and let's just go a little bit deeper into that because I mentioned on my Instagram heightened sensitivities, heightened sensitivities. And this is what I'm meaning about these energies, these emotions showing up in our physical bodies and our reality. And so when we're talking about the physical form, these could be stuck emotions in the jaw. So many of you could feel or just a tightening or a clenching in your jaw. This is from past holding back, holding yourself back, right? Holding anger, holding emotions, animosity, things like that. I mean, you know your journey. I'm not going to, tell you, but this is from holding on to. And then I'm also hearing wanting to move forward, but afraid. So kind of taking a back seat. Um, Also coming up around this, around the jaw, teeth. Teeth are showing up, and we're going to dive into this a little bit more because this relates around money, your relationship with money. And it's interesting because I pulled a couple of cards before, and the Five of Earth came forth. Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertainty about self employment. And this could be through reassessing what you really want, what's working for you, what's not working for you, what you need to adjust and maybe do things differently and step out of the box, take a risk. And with that, there could be uncertainty. If you're letting go of a job, or if you're trying something new, there's that unknown. Is it going to be successful? Is it not going to be successful? Like, right? So there could be some fears around that. So that could be related to, again, this emotional tension, frequency in the jaw or the teeth. Um, I'm also hearing and seeing there could be some reassessing on dental work in terms of health. So maybe you've had some cavities, or maybe you have a root canal that you want to get out, and do it differently, a more healthy way. But there will be some going over and reassessing around this area. So if you're feeling tension in the jaw, going down the neck, in the shoulder area, or something going on with your teeth or gums or anything like that, that could be coming up for you. Okay. They're also saying too, as well, when I say also saying, I should say, if you're new to my channel, my name is Jennifer Glendenning, and I am an intuitive and a channeler. And what you just heard was light language. So I work with my team and we bring through the energetics for the month or year ahead. So let me just say that. I probably should have said that in the beginning, but welcome. So what they're also bringing through, there could be, and they've mentioned this in the last few videos, is readjusting. This is the frequency templates and recalibration between the ear canal, and also the throat. We've been talking about the throat, the reactivation, really stepping into your full essence, that embodiment of who you are, reclaiming, really standing in self-assurance, self-worth, self-acceptance, self-love, self-honoring. And so there could be some adjusting going on with how you're hearing things, the tone of things, how you're speaking things out into the world. Again, the ear and throat are connected in this. And this could be some downtime for some of you, right? So don't get discouraged. This is again, it keeps saying like a recalibration, okay? Really, honor and nourish what's coming up for you. And this process of reassessing. What am I not hearing? What am I not hearing that I should be hearing? Or how am I speaking my words? Or how am I want to say, like, really holding space for others, or maybe you're not. So just kind of take note of what's showing up for you in your reality, because if you're having any readjustments or sensitivities, heightened sensitivities around the ear canal or the throat, this could be coming up for you. And there's also this self-honoring when it comes to your ear and your throat, really honoring what's really important to you. Maybe you've been kind of putting yourself in a corner and not really honoring what's important to you. So if there's something that you've been putting off, okay, if there's something that you really want to do, but you're afraid, maybe it's a money issue, maybe you've been putting it off because how am I going to do this? How am I going to afford it? Like, how can I do this? How can I leave my job? Or how can I go on vacation right now? Or how can I do, all the ways we can talk ourselves out of doing something. But the soul knows. The soul knows. So, take a risk, do it, replenish yourself, listen, recharge, refresh. Yeah, okay, so that's around heightened sense. Okay, yes, okay. They're saying, don't forget dream time, darling. Okay, so dream time. I know for myself, this probably should have been the first thing that I said, because I have not, actually, I shouldn't say that, because I did have a great night's rest last night, but lately I have not been sleeping. So if you are in the same boat that I was in, dream time could be quite busy. This could be a time where you're retrieving a lot of information. You could have vivid dreams, like lucid dreams. There could be almost like out of body, outer planet, like really connecting to your galactic family or ancestors, and almost like going to different wisdom schools, right? And this is part of your contract, right? This is part of what you are opening up, invoking within you, so that you can help with this process, with this ascension process, through self-study and really honoring those aspects within you. So I would suggest during this time, and when I say during this time, I'm going to say like really all the way through December, because there is wise wisdom teaching codes coming in, okay? And it's intense. So automatic writing. And if you're not sure what automatic writing is, it's literally you get a piece of paper, a pencil, a pen. You can even use crayons, whatever it is, and just sit there and just write. Don't think about it. Get out of your head. Just literally write. Write. Maybe there's nothing coming down in terms of writing. Maybe you want to do symbols. Maybe it's colors. Maybe just all I'm saying is don't think, just feel. Just let your body feel and move and do what it wishes. Okay. This is getting out of the head, getting out of the ego, and into that creative flow. Okay. So automatic writing. Another thing that you can do is perhaps before bed, write a few things down that you are wanting to have a deeper understanding of. Put it underneath your pillow, right? And ask higher minds, guides, holy guardian angel, right? What is it that you're wanting to know? Please show me. And make it so clear that there is no misunderstanding. It's really important that you ask for what it is that you are wanting to receive. Okay, so that could be something else that could be coming in. I'm also at my ears. I've been posting on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I'll put my link down below. Tones, harmonics, frequencies, really important right now. So whether you're listening to mantras throughout the day or you're listening to frequency, tones, really important right now to help kind of fine tune and amplify the frequency. And you can go to my Instagram. I think it was the last couple of posts. I talk about all the different frequency codes and what they're good for, how you can use them to help in healing or help amplify the pineal gland, clear the throat, help with any aches and pains in the body. So that the guides are also bringing that through. Yes, I want to see if there's anything else. Okay. They're also saying too that there could be some readjusting in diets. So because the energy has, many of us have really shifted, and when I say shifted in terms of a greater sense of awareness of what we're wanting, what we're calling in, how we're feeding our bodies, that kind of inner attunement. And so what you maybe last year you had around the holidays, this year your body may not be able to tolerate it as much, because I am seeing some issues. There could be some issues around digestion, how you're digesting things. So again, this could be emotions, okay? Sensitivities to other energies, but also this could be sensitivities to food, preservatives, sugar, anything like that, caffeine. If you're, I mean, I don't drink. So I shouldn't say that. Maybe once a year I'll have a sip of something, but I don't drink anymore. But if you're still consuming alcohol, you know, you may have a lower tolerance to it than you usually did. So just kind of be mindful of that, because that could be something that's coming up as well. I'm also seeing, again, this just comes with these the frequency codes that are coming in, these wisdom codes, this recalibration through your spine. Recalibration through your spine. And I talked about this in a leadership group about the constellation of Fuchsius, and this was helping with our nervous system upgrade. So Fuchsius is a 13-star constellation, and what I was being shown is almost like a silver white energetic cord or frequency coming in. This is activating our crown chakra, opening up for these higher codes, this higher mind, this wisdom code to come in. But as it's moving in, it's coming down, it's opening up again the back of the neck, the god mouth, or the nape of the neck there, into the throat, expanding the heart, really expanding the heart. And this is moving down through the arms, and it's almost like higher forms of wisdom as we express it through our heart or higher heart. And this is an amplification through these codexes that are resurging, recoding our cellular DNA, and an amplification through our cells, our nervous system. So this is where, you know, we may need to get out and connect with nature, go by the water, hang out by a tree, but just really take time as these surges continue to move in through the month of December to really honor what's coming up for you. And honestly, you only know that, what you need, right? But I know for myself that I'm always being called to hydrate, 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 and take a step back. So honor that. Okay. Before we end, I want to bring forth a couple of the other cards that came forth. And one was the Lovers card. And this touches on, I want to say, relationships. Okay. Relationships. So this could be romantic relationships, or this could be friendships. And as I mentioned, this time of reassessing, this could be a time where you're looking at your relationships, what's working, what's not working, and how you're choosing to move forward, what you really want, and who you really want to cultivate and grow and expand and learn and create with. So this could be really, you know, this could be highlighted. I'm seeing like a flash of this. And this card says, carefully weigh your decisions. So if there's been a relationship that has not been healthy for you, this may be a good time to really look at why you're holding on to this relationship. Or there could be a relationship that you are currently in and you're wanting to explore it more deeply. Yeah, just kind of take note of what's going on there, because this card's saying carefully weigh your decisions. Is there something that you need to say or do that you've been holding on to because you're afraid? Either afraid of ending the relationship, or maybe you want to deepen the relationship more, but you haven't really expressed it. Again, this could be romantic relationships, or this could be friendships. But I feel like in terms of expression through the heart, this is being highlighted. Okay, so whether you're holding on to something, I don't know, like, okay, it came through. And it's 6, it's the frequency of harmony. So creating that harmonic frequency connection between yourself and another, that mirror reflection. So if you're not honoring that, what are you not honoring within yourself? Interesting card. Okay, and I already touched on the money. And it's so interesting because these 2 cards are earth cards. And the last card that I pulled is an influx of abundance, a promising business adventure, important documents or contracts. Okay, so I'm going to say that these could be things that may be coming in this month, but they're really not going to take flight until the new year. And I remember the guide saying, this is almost like a preparation. December is kind of like an incubation and reassessing, bringing in these higher wisdom, these recalibrations, because when January and February come, they're showing us like literally sitting on a rocket. So things are really going to take off. So yeah, just make a list or just be aware of some of the connections that you're making right now and how you're choosing to move forward with that. They're saying learning from past, what you choose to have a deeper experience of and grow and evolve in these relationships and business partnerships, and what you're not going to accept anymore. Okay, because they're really saying that some of you sacrificed the things that you really wanted because you felt like whether you weren't deserving enough or you just didn't want to rock the boat. Okay, so as these opportunities, partnerships come in this month, and maybe they've already been showing up, they're saying in the last couple of months, really take note. Okay, if I'm doing this, if I'm going to collab with this person, how do I want to do this differently? How do I want to grow and evolve this business partnership relationship? How do I want to take it to the next level? Again, this also comes in with abundance in terms of monetary, like money. Okay, so just a few things to think about. Okay, also too, my galactic family, they have been tapping on my shoulder because there have been some light codes coming in. And I have really not been very active that way when it comes to bringing in frequency codes. So there will be a activation at the end of this video, as well as they want me to give a few, and I did this on Instagram, intuition exercises, because what I'm hearing is there is quite a hunger to learn and develop your intuitive skills. That's what I'm hearing from the guides. So one of the exercises that you can do, well, there are many exercises, but let's just do a couple here, okay? Is I feel like I need to like adjust this a little bit. I'm in a different location, so I hope this is okay in terms of brightness. Is you can get 2-3 envelopes and then put a color in the envelope. You can also use a word, you can also use a photo, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And it's better if actually somebody else does this for you. And then you can take some time, connect to your breath, ground, center, and really focus on what energies you're receiving from the envelope. Now, this is a little bit advanced, but try it. Maybe just start with one envelope and put a word in like love. Okay, write the word love, or make a heart. Doesn't have to be complicated. Put it in the envelope, but I guess, as I mentioned, let somebody else put it in and see if you can pick up on what is in the envelope. Okay, what is in the envelope? For myself, I know when I'm doing readings, the majority of the time, many people want to know about relationships, like love relationships. So I always say, well, is there a photo of this man or this woman? Show me. So what you can do too is you can look at a photo or take a item of jewelry, whatever it is, and hold it in your hands. Or again, just tune in to the frequency and see what you can pick up from that. So you'll have to work in partnership with somebody. But again, these are just quick little exercises that you can do to really help enhance these abilities. Okay. The guides are also saying too that don't overthink it. Don't overthink it and let go of any sort of perfection. Okay. Because as humans with the ego mind, once you get into the logic of it and overthink it and start criticizing yourself, you're going to lose connection. So it's just the feeling of it. What does it feel like? How does it show up in your body? What energetic responses are you feeling? And I talked about it on my Instagram. Truth has a certain frequency, and your body, your higher mind, will respond in the physical body through sensations. And most times, and I'm sure you can all relate, receiving a shiver, or maybe you're getting goosebumps, like your hair sticking up on end, or you're just feeling like, nope, this is the truth. Is that your final answer? Yes, that's my final answer. So you can really feel that in your body. So just take note of that and really celebrate that, right? Celebrate your victories. Okay. Another thing that you can do is when you start to feel your clairsentience, so maybe you're driving down the road, or you're thinking about a person and then they call, honor that, right? So you're driving down the road, you're thinking about a person, or maybe you're being guided to turn right this time, right? Really follow those nudges. So try that. Let me know. You can either post in the comments below or connect with me on Instagram, because as always, I love to hear. I love to see what's happening and how you're growing and evolving. I mean, we're all growing and evolving, and it's so wonderful to do this together. I hope I didn't forget anything. And if I did, I can always connect at a later time. In terms of the light language, I'm going to be doing a couple of light language frequency codes for pineal gland and throat. And this is to help recalibrate this connection. And what I'm also being shown is it's really important that we anchor this, because they're showing as it's moving down into the hips, down into the legs, the knees, down, down, down into the heels and into the earth. Yeah. Don't be surprised, because I've been seeing a lot of these orbs coming in. Some of you may be reconnecting to your star lineage right now. So there could be some off-planet galactic reconnections happening this month. And what they're saying is the connection will strengthen. And I'm seeing and hearing and feeling March. So again, take note, jot it down, have a little diary or something. And don't forget to ask questions. What do you want to have a deeper experience? What are you choosing to learn right now? Yeah. And don't be afraid. I'm hearing, don't be afraid. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. Remember frequency. If it feels right, honor it. If it doesn't, why? What's showing up in your body? What is it that you are not seeing, feeling, knowing? Go a little bit deeper into that. Because with this contrast and polarity, we need to understand all aspects of self in order to bring it into wholeness. Okay? All right. Sending you all so much love. Have a beautiful start to your December. Remember, take care of yourself, drink lots of water, and I love you. Bye.